Hi everyone, this is Amanda Gibson, District Instructional Technology Coach, and today I'd like to talk to you about Calendly. Calendly is a free online appointment software. You are able to send links to others and they can sign up for meeting times with you. You can control the days and times of your meetings. One way we have used this year is for the personalized graduation ceremonies and also for Chromebook distribution. So what you're going to do first is you're going to go to www.calendly.com and you're going to sign up with your Gmail address. This will bring you to the main Calendly homepage. Right here is shows you the different kinds of event types that you can have. Some of these are already created by Calendly and some Gina and I have made. What I'm going to do is create a new event type. You can either have a one-on-one meeting or you can have a group meeting. The group meeting is part of the paid Calendly version. And so we're going to do a one-on-one meeting today. And I'm going to call this parent-teacher conferences. Sheesh. I'm going to add a location. You can either add an in-person meeting, phone call, a Google Meet. I'm going to go ahead and click a Google Meet. And this can be anything you want to let people know about. Down at the bottom, there's an event link, and this is what you will use to send to people to sign up for your meetings. You can pick a color here and hit next. This will show you when people can book the event. It'll show you the duration of the meeting. So for example, if you want a 15-minute meeting, you would click here. You can also do custom minutes of meetings. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at 15, just in case. The date range, you can, right now they are scheduled over 60 days. You can edit this to just have a specific period of days. You can have just a couple of days. You can make a date range here, and you could just pick these 2 days and apply. And then that takes your availability just to those 2 specific dates. I always lock it into Central Time Zone just to be sure. Usually comes up right at the top. Here's where you set your availability. What I do first is I usually change mine to I'm unavailable on all days, just so I don't have some out there that I don't know about. I like to set mine specifically. So I just say I'm unavailable all these days. And then I go back in and put the exact times that I want. So for example, on these 2 days, the only days I'm available, I'm going to click and change mine. I got to make a new interval, and I'm going to change it from 8:30 to 3 o'clock p.m. And I'm going to apply this. I can apply it to only the 22nd, or I can apply it to multiple days. And this is where, if you were going to do this for something else, you might choose like every Monday I'm available at this time. You can also choose specific dates. So here again, I'm just going to do the 22nd, 23rd. And then you can see I'm available those days. However, after doing this, you realize I forgot to give myself a lunch. So you can click, you can make a new interval, and this is where you can change this to noon. And then you can start again at 1 p.m. and go to 3 p.m. You can again apply it just to this day, or you can apply it to multiple days. So now I'm available from 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 to 3 on these days. The other thing you can do here under advanced is you can set your increments. Right now, it's showing availability in 30 minutes. So basically, even though I have a 15-minute block of time for my meetings, it's only going to show them every half hour. So I actually want mine to be in 15-minute increments. So it'll show 8:30, 8:45, 9, 9:15. Otherwise, it would only show 8:30 and then not again until 9. You can actually also set an event max per day. So if you only want a certain number of meetings per day, you can set that. This one I do like. It's a minimum scheduling notice. So it prevents last minute events. So right now someone has to sign up at least 4 hours away. They can't sign up for a 9 o'clock meeting at 8:45. They would have to sign up at least 4 hours time. So it kind of gives you time to prepare for those events. You can also set buffers. So what this means is if you would like a 5-minute buffer between your events, you would have free time for 5 minutes before it schedules your next event. So you can choose that if you'd like, or you can say after an event you would want a certain number of time. I don't want to make it a secret event, so I hit next. So now we're to the questions part. Calendly requires a name and email address. You can change the name, but you can only change it to first name, last name, or name. This, it autofills if people have made a meeting with you before. You can leave that on or off. And then this allows the invitee to add additional guests. So that's up to you whether or not you want that on. Please share anything that helps prepare for our meeting. That is usually always there, so you can leave that on if you choose. I'm going to leave it on for this. I think that might be good for a conference. Another question might be student name. That way you know for sure which parent goes with this student. I'm going to require that, and I'm going to leave it at, there's different question types, but I'm going to leave that as one line. I'm going to apply that. I'm going to add a new question of maybe phone number. I won't require it, but this way if they want to leave a phone number, and there's actually a phone number question type. Now, after looking at this, I think you can reorder your questions. I think student name would probably be better up at the top. And you can see that these, since they have asterisks, are required. And I'm going to save and close that. The notification and cancellation policy. With the free version, there's not a lot you can personalize here. A lot of it, when you click on personalize, it says you need to upgrade. There's calendar invitations. This puts the event on your calendar, and they're invited. So I'm just gonna, they receive an email confirmation, and they have to create their own calendar event. I usually leave mine on calendar invitation. These sort of things all are the paid version as well. The last thing on the confirmation page, it sends them a confirmation link. Again, this is a premium feature, so I just leave that as is. All right, so we have our Calendly created. Now, if you click here at the top, there is the View the Live page. This is where you can see how they will see your event. So as you can see, the tech training, this is the email address. Yours will automatically show up there, and that actually can't be changed. Here's the name of the event and the time. So if you go here, you see these two dates are in blue. That means that you can click, and here's the 9/9/15. And if you look, if you remember, we said that 8:30 we could start. And so if I look at my personal calendar here, you can see that I already have a time from 8 to 9. So it's not going to let me make any appointments when I already have a meeting. So when you're using your personal calendar, you want to make sure that you don't have any meetings already on your calendar that would not allow people to make a meeting with you if that's what you choose. So right here, it starts at 9. It's easy for the person to just click on 9 o'clock, confirm the time, they answer the questions, and hit schedule the event. They'll see this confirmation, and then it will automatically add this event to your calendar. And it would have when I click on it, it would have all the answers to the questions. So there's my phone number, and it tells how to make changes to the event, and it does have a Google Meet web conference already created. So this is Calendly, and we really have enjoyed using Calendly and think it has a lot of great features that will help with scheduling meetings.